Hi guys, welcome back to part 2. You saw part 1 of the garden at the end of March, and now I'm going to show you the front yard at the end of March. So we've got a lot to share today. It's another long video, so get your popcorn and your fluids. This is the biggest change that I have to report. It's the seedling jackfruit, which I purchased at the beginning of December. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 months ago. He was this tall when I planted him, and now he's up to there. Right, he's grown 2 feet in 4 months. Not much by tropical measurement, but not bad for our cool temperate climate. And if you don't understand my English, if you're from another country, we're talking about this guy here. We're talking about jackfruit. Okay, so it's sitting at around 5.8 feet, close to 6 feet, close to 2 meters. It'll be 2 meters once it touches the arm of the banana there. See that? It's only got another 5 or 6 inches, and it'll be 2 meters tall. So he's done pretty well, except for the browning of these leaves. I'm not sure what this is. I don't know if that's from the sulfur fertilizer I used back in January, right? Or if that's normal, or if it's drought, or if that's normal with jackfruit to lose their leaves like that. So I don't know, but what I do know is I went to the trouble of making this little burn here so that the birds don't throw everything out, all that mulch, wet mulch. And also the rain, when it rains, the water gets caught in there instead of running away down the gully. So, and I put some wire on top, so again for the birds. So I did that just last week. It was a mess down here every morning, cleaning the mess up from the birds. Nasty. We got deterrent from every angle. you name it, we have it. Oh, and for winter I put these guys up. It's a shade cloth on the inside to keep the cold air from blowing through there like a locomotive and slamming the jackfruit with cold air. I mean, that'll help a little bit. Okay, the Glen mango. He's also, well, he's my pride and joy, as you know. I wish I'd planted 10 of these 10 years ago. I would have had 10 of them all across the driveway here, all the way to the street. 10 mango trees. But I did the guavas instead. Yeah. And they're so easy. You can't kill a guava, guys, unless it's super tropical. So, I guess you all want to see the fruit. We have 2 fruit. We had 3, but the birds knocked the 3rd one off before I put a bag on there. So I bag them. Bag your mangoes unless you have the tree netted. There you go. These 2 mangoes will be ready at the end of April, I'm guessing, right? It's my guess. So another 3 weeks. Approximately 3 to 4 weeks. That's when I were ready last year. Yeah. So that's the Glen mango and the jackfruit and bananas, and it's really hopping in that corner. Okay, so we've got pineapple, guava, Suriname cherry, more bananas, West Indies lime. This is loaded with limes. Very, very sharp though. This is a dangerous little critter. This lime, very, 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 even when I prune it, it's nasty. nasty, but he's doing great. Another pineapple guava feijoa, right? Two main ones I have here. That one down there and this one. They're both loaded this year. The new William Cavendish, full size, which I planted 2 weeks ago. He got a new leaf. He's doing fine. Now this guy here, I had him in a pot all summer, which was a mistake. Not a mistake, because I was trying to get the mangoes to work here. The mangoes didn't work. So he was waiting in a pot so I could find free space to plant him. So I planted him where the little mango was that died, right up against the Japanese mandarin tree, which is also ready soon. That'll be ready in May, right? It's pretty loaded. I've had to tie him up with a bungee cord so it doesn't collapse. Over 100 full-size mandarins, and these are really juicy, really good. Okay, so this Barbados cherry, the acerola, I decided enough was enough in the pot once I saw him flowering. See all the flowers? Once I saw the flowers, I didn't want to leave him in the pot anymore, because he kept drying out every day. He needed water every day. So now he's here in the ground. I cut the tips back a bit so he wouldn't grow too quickly into the mandarin, right? Tip pruned him whilst he was flowering. Okay, and then there's another pineapple guava. The other mango I got, the only mango that survived from the purchase in December. I lost that Thai one, the King Thai, it's gone. But this Kensington Pride survived. Don't know why, guys. But I'm happy about that. It's about 5 foot. Yellow cherry or lemon guava. My neighbor's pomegranates are almost ready. Right? These are almost ready. I would say they are ready. And then a second Barbados cherry. I put this in the ground too because that was in a pot. And I think this one might start flowering too soon. Right? But they're both very healthy. And this is the top of the driveway, and I've got some bananas there. We're out on the street. So I don't know how it's going to take winter. I've lost every Barbados cherry that I've had in winter. I've gone through like 6 of them. They're definitely not temperate friendly. They're fully tropical. And if you have luck with them in the subtropics, well, that's because you're in the subtropics and not in Melbourne. Another project I did was I took my mission fig cuttings and I put them into pots. So I got one here, one there, and one there. We love figs, guys, that's why. Why do I need so many figs? The lemonade tree I put in the ground after being in the pot for 5 years is loaded with flowers and a couple of fruit. The red Chateau mulberry decided not to fruit this autumn, which is fine. Mexican cream guava is doing great. Very late though in fruiting. It's almost April and I can't see any fruit yet. He's still flowering. What the heck? Look at that. Way too late. Oh my gosh. There's some fruit set here. Way too late to the party. This should have happened back in January. At least February. Not the end of March. So I don't know if we're going to get any fruit from the Mexican cream. Here we have another persimmon. I showed you, how many did I show you in the back? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in the back. And here in the front we have just this one here. It's the, we have 2 here. We have the nightingale over there with the 1 fruit. And here we have the 20th century, also known as Shuriga. And these are turning, they're blushing. So I'll put a net on them because of the birds, right? You can see there they're turning. Dwarf Eureka lemon. Citrus is just too easy and not really worth showing. This is the Hachia Nightingale. We got one fruit on it last year, and we're gonna get one fruit on it this year too. I love this one, but it's got to get really mushy. Okay, dwarf citrus, the Imperial, which is starting to come back with new growth. It soaked all summer. All summer it was soaking, and now with the rain, we got tons of rain, guys. Everything is sprung up. Wow. The rain I get in Brisbane and Sydney every week, we only got it once all summer. This is a blood orange. All the citrus is suffering from this. I don't do anything about it. I just let nature deal with it. It's a real shame now that it's decided to flush out. That pest has decided to take advantage of it. The Carob Fruit, finally, after 12 months, after a whole year, seemed to be ready, pretty close to it. So let's try one. Let's see. Yeah, there's a big one there. Wow. I'll try to get a little one for the camera. There you go. So that's the here are the seeds. Let's chew it. Nice. Wow. Probably needs another 2 weeks. Slightly astringent. Sticky and chewy, sweet. Good. Watch those seeds though. Wow. Purple guava. Needs another 3 weeks. Right? It's loaded. About 200 fruit. Fig, not ready yet, that one. White. Cherry Moya, Dr. White. Sugarcane. Another fig there. Loads of pumpkin leaves. No pumpkin yet. Bit disappointing. As you can see. Check out all these pumpkin leaves. Wow. Wow. Another Dr. White Cherry Moya. One of 2 papaya, which is only now in March starting to move. It's been there for 5 months. It did nothing for 5 months, nothing. And there's the other one back there. Can you believe it? Half a year of warm weather, papaya does nothing. And now, but we only have a few weeks left of warmth. Hey, I'm gonna start growing. Sucker. Okay, we have the shepherd avocado. He's really turned on a completely different show to the papaya. As you can see, he doubled in height since spring. Really happy with the shepherd. And the bacon avocado, not as big as the shepherd, but still I'm very happy. I'm happy with both the grafted avocados that I planted here a year ago. And then we've got some dragon fruit there, cuttings from the pearl, dwarf dukas banana, the Tonga banana, doing really well. Right? What else? Oh, the lamb has. Still waiting for him to do something here. Just waiting. He's doing what the Pickington's doing. Not much. But he's alive. And he might surprise us someday. There's another cherry moya. This is the Sophia. Little baby there. And here is a volunteer seedling avocado that came out of the compost. Just planted himself there. I didn't put him there. The compost. Got rid of the last agapantha. No more agapanthas in the front yard. Yay! Kumquat. As you can see, we weren't exactly eating them all. It's dropping them now for the new flush, for the new season. Can't eat anymore, guys. We made like 10 jars of jam. Gave away a lot. So, very fruitful tree. Vista. White sapoti. We had about 5 of those over summer. The Hicks Fancy, it didn't do much. And this is the super loaded, what was it now, the white sapoti, the I can't remember its name. Gee, the name escapes me, but it'll come to me. Let's move on. Oh yeah, I have the Wumpy. Got a new one now planted in the backyard, as you saw in the other video. This is the Guy Sam, yeah. And I think the first one is almost ready. The very first one. There he is. Yeah. And 2. There's 2. One for Kim, one for me. Right? Black sapoti. It's all done. We got about 10 fruit, 10 little baby-sized fruit. There's one left from the seedling. This one here. The 2 pomegranates, Rosavaya, and Golok. What's it called? Look at the size of this guy. Huh? Golonsky, what's his name? I forgot his name now. Oh man. Goloska, Azerbaijani. Yep. So he's quite big. These are the dwarf Cavendish bananas. What else? The Vernon white sapoti. Right. We had about a dozen of these over summer. They're much smaller than the Vista and the Lemon Gold. And the other guy, which I can't remember now his name. The dwarf we got one from him. This is the dwarf Cara, yeah. Another mission fig there. We have 11 custard apples on the prolific. I counted them this morning, so there's 12, maybe 13. So that's doing great. The 3-year-old seedling Kensington Pride, the Lemon Gold white sapoti that I've had to trim so it doesn't touch Over there we have the Hawaiian Supreme, which is fully bounced back. Passion fruit up there. Gurumichama, which has decided not to fruit this autumn, I think. The 2 new custard apples, which I planted a month ago, or actually a few weeks ago. That's the Golden Emperor, and it's got new shoots, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm going to be making individual videos, by the way, on a lot of the new plants. Okay, see the new growth on the Golden Emperor. So that took in the ground. And this is the other one, the Hillary White, which also took. Thank you. So we have to wait and see what they do. And this is the white Shatut mulberry. Keep removing all these little guys at the bottom here, because we only want 2 stems. I'm going to try to control him with 2 liters and maybe break it down to 1 at the end. I don't know. Okay, and then the white guava, white Indian guava, it's doing great. Fully loaded, and he's 3 meters. Right? Yeah. It's got over 100 fruit on the Indian guava, guys. And we're going to go to the beach now. We've got a lot of rain, but the beach is calling us. We've been at the beach almost every day for the month of March. Almost every day. This is the prolific Atemoya. Yep. They're the 3 big ones, and then there's like 10 little ones. Alright guys. Oh, and my oldest lemon guava is at 3 meters, and he'll be there's the first one. I was gonna say he'll be ripening soon, and there it is. That's the first partly ripe yellow cherry guava. He just appeared today. There he is. First one. I could probably eat him, but yep, he's soft. I'll just wait till he ripens. And there's like 500 on here. Oh, and these are the 2 new guavas I planted in place of those dead mangoes. There's an Aman guava, which I'll show you soon. And this one, this is the Starling's White, which we're going to taste. 1 there and 1 here. So Starling's White and Aman. And they're very healthy. So much healthier than the mangoes that they replaced. Wow, what a difference. What a difference. And we've eaten over 200 of these passion fruit this summer. At least 5 to 10 a day. There's not many left though. Maybe 20. Yeah, maybe 30, I don't know. They've been so sweet. The Gurumichama, I don't see any sign of, it's got new growth, right? But I don't see any fruiting. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe in April he'll do something, I'm not sure. Alright guys, that's it from Fruitopia at the end of March. Just wanted to give you an update on what I've done and what is new. By the way, these mandarins here, even though they're a month away from being ready, I had one earlier when it was green and it was really, really juicy and sweet. I'll do a video on that coming up. Yeah, on that one there, so good, even though it's green. Alright guys, going to the beach. It's beach time in Melbourne. We are beach addicts, just as much as we are tropical fruit addicts. Thanks for watching. Catch you from the next update. Don't forget to go back and watch part 1 of the backyard. This is part 2 of the front yard. Please like also and subscribe, and we'll see you from the next video, guys. Wow. Nice.